Hi everyone, just doing a video to show you this little mini book that I had made through Blurb. This isn't sponsored or anything, I just thought that I would share it with you. It is 7 by 7 inches. I think it was maybe 40 odd pages in size. So obviously I didn't quite do the front cover right. Would have liked to have a bit of a bigger title, but that's okay. Got a big photo on the back as well. Let's have a little flick through. So because this is a smaller size album, I tried to do quite a few bigger size photos. Everything is like really easy to read. Some information here about like why we went on the trip, what the purpose of the trip was, kind of thing. It was a Harvest First flight, so this has a double page to talk about it being her first flight, but also just to talk about the flight in general. Nice double page. Use the collages that Blurb has in their editing software and just did white text over the top. I use this sort of look a fair bit as well. Use some smaller photos as well, and photos of different things that I may have normally in normal scrapbooking have used the actual pamphlet that I had, but I was aware that I knew on this trip that I was going to do this type of photo book afterwards, so I made sure I took photos of those sorts of things. 2 larger pages, probably could have done these full pages if I wanted to, and then some journaling on the side and a bunch of different photos. This, you can see that 7 by 7 inches is about the size of my hand, so these photos are fairly small, but they're not difficult to see. You can still see them fine, but probably this size is a bit better if I'm taking note for future. Some more photos. A lot of these are, we were only there for 3 nights, so there's not heaps that needs to be explained, and there's lots of photos of different nights. I think this is all still just the one night. Use some double page spreads to break things up, and purposely chose photos where I knew it may go like that. And then, you know, made note that this is the second day, but I don't feel like that's really important. I wanted the photos generally in chronological order, but was happy to move things around to places where they fit better rather than just where they fit in the story. So here, use this, just took out the photo spot and put in my journaling. I really like this sort of style, one big photo and then the grid on the other side. I used the hashtag that was used for the event that we went to. Love these double page spreads, and wasn't this perfect that the people in the picture are just off to the side a little bit. Worked out really well. More photos, some big photos. Love these because it's sort of my favorite colors as well, so that helps. And then these grids, so I use the Becky Higgins Project Life app to make these little journaling spots and then put them in, but you can see it got cut off there, so contemplating using some washi to cover that up. Another beautiful double page. Probably could have done a few more double pages, seeing as the book is quite small, but love this sort of a big picture, tiny bit of journaling. Day 3, this is one of my favorite pictures, which I used on the cover. In terms of using this picture on the cover, I thought it was perfect. You know, it's like my son looking out. It's obviously Sydney, right? Like, but I felt bad that it was just him and not our whole family. But I figure because it's the back of his head, it's more symbolic of the trip. But I had to include it in again because I really love it. Some more photos. I wasn't afraid to just use lots of photos even though it was for such a short trip, because it's a little book and it really wasn't expensive in the end. And a final page, you get a discount if you put a little blurb page in, which you could really just rip out if you really want to, but I don't care that it's there. So that is my book. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing like photo books like this, just for the ease of it, rather than doing scrapbooking so much, just for our everyday memory keeping. But I love this. I love that this is just easy for the kids to go and have a flick through, that I can fit it on my bookshelf, and it's not going to take up hardly any room at all. Thanks for watching.